Nowadays, running ads is an essential if you really want to scale up your online coaching business. The fact is, organic content is great, long-form YouTube is exceptional as well, LinkedIn is great, Twitter is great, but having ads, whether it's Meta ads, LinkedIn ads, is the best way to just scale up. And so in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how to run ads to Skool. Because most people run VSL ads, DM ads, different funnels. But if you know anything, you know Skool is blowing up right now, and running ads to Skool, maybe it's got our clients some of the cheapest cost per leads with the highest quality based on the people being highly nurtured. And it's allowed me to scale some of my fitness coaching clients like Alex and Callum to 30, 40, 50K a month and do it with a simple Skool funnel. The first thing I want to break down really is why Skool funnel? Why that funnel in the first place? And the fact is we have our standard VSL funnels. Everyone knows what a VSL is, a video sales letter. These are essential. This is a 10-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute piece of content that we frame as a free training, but when someone watches it, it essentially takes them from where they are now to wanting to book in a call with you. But I would say in this day and age, people consuming your content are slightly getting numb to this on the basis that they know free training, but realistically, it's just a video sales letter. And so automatically we have this thing where within your Skool, you can have not just one lead magnet, 20, 30, 40. And the fact is, the most highly nurtured lead is the most highly qualified lead. And the most highly qualified lead is the most valuable lead. So we know that we need to nurture them and educate them en masse, and Skool is an amazing vehicle to do that, number one. But number two, within our Skool, we can own our audience the correct way. With our intake form, with our questions when they enter our Skool, we can take in their phone number, their email, their name, and a qualifying question. For some of our clients, we were doing occupation. For some of my other clients, we were doing Instagram username, so we can then contact them on Instagram. But the fact is, we can use a qualifying question to see how valuable the lead is. Number three, we have the fact that with Skool, we can re-nurture the prospect. Because if someone comes into your VSL funnel, okay, and they maybe watch the VSL, maybe they don't book in. You give them a call, hey, what's going on? You're gonna book in? They didn't book in? Cool. How do you re-nurture them without having to either send them an SMS or give them an email? With Skool, it's a community. It's not just a place where you host lead magnet. So this means you're constantly nurturing them in some way. And the fact is, within Skool, there's actually a secret email list where every 48 hours, if you're the admin and you post, you can actually blast that post to their entire email list. So the Skool funnel is extremely powerful. And what I'm going to be breaking down next, I'm going to jump into the laptop. I'm going to actually show you the ads that absolutely ripped in the month of January 2025 for some of my clients, the different types, the ones that you can emulate for yourself. And then I'm going to show you exactly how to run ads to Skool the right way. So if you've gained some value so far, join the free Skool down below. It's literally free and it gives you value to scale up your business if you're an online coach in 2025. Don't miss out. So guys, we've dived into the laptop. And so first and foremost, I'm going to be showing you the different types of ads we actually ran that garnered success for my clients. And so there's honestly 3 different types of ads we ran that were successful. We had picture ads, we had graphic ads, and we had video ads. And out of these 3, I would say video ads are always the most high intent on the simple basis that it's literally the person, the coach, speaking to them directly, breaking down the offer succinctly, effectively, and you're never going to get more effective and clear than speaking one-to-one with a person. But don't get it twisted. The graphic ads and the picture ads also performed well because we had good copywriting. So I'm going to show you these in a second, and I'm going to show you the ones that performed the best, but I'm also going to show you some new ones we've crafted off the back of these highly performing ones. This is an ad from one of my clients, Alex, fitness coach for corporate men. And so I'm going to show you this video ad that had a almost less than $3 cost per lead, which is actually insane. Right? Imagine, ask yourself the question, how would your business change if you could get leads for $3 and highly qualified leads as that?
I don't mean to be arrogant, but I do think I have a better physique than James Bond. But I did not always look like that. I used to be that skinny kid who was a hard gainer. Now I have a lean, muscular physique. Look pretty good on the beat, but also in a suit. This physique, alongside better energy levels and improved gut health, is what I help world-class men like yourself achieve every single day. So if you click the link below, I will let you into my coaching community. All of these modules are completely free.
So I'm not going to break down the ad too much, but the fact is we leveraged someone who is a famous James Bond as the hook. We spoke about his personal experience, how he went from skinny to in shape. We showed social proof of how he helped other people do the same thing, and then we CTA'd. Really simple. And in my free Skool, I've got some pre-scripts that you can actually use to write your own ads. And so there's this ad was effective. We've also got some other ads that we've actually made off the back of these ones. So for example, let's go here.
Hugh Jackman's physique is pretty impressive.
But what if I told you corporate men like yourself and like me could achieve similar results
Without spending 2 hours per day in the gym or following any crazy restricted diets like he did.
See, I have helped men in McKinsey, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley get lean, muscular, feel energized. So if you want the same transformation in 2025, click the link below to get access to all of my busy workouts and educational assets for completely free.
Again, same structure. And I'm going to show you guys one more because I'm feeling very generous today.
Forget how Christian Bale looks in American Psycho or Hugh Jackman in Wolverine, because I'd argue I have a better physique than both of them.
No, I'm not cocky because I used to look like this.
And now, not only do I have a lean, muscular physique, but I also feel energized enough without coffee and be functional enough to enjoy activities such as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, mixed martial arts, or anything else.
This is the same transformation that I have helped numerous corporate men like yourself achieve. So just click the link below to get access to all of my busy workouts and educational assets for completely free.
You get the drift, guys, right? So those are the structure of the video ads, and these did exceptionally well. And again, I say they're really good because they make the person really high intent. They know exactly what the offer is, right? And so we also had some really good picture ads and graphic ads. And I'm going to show you the graphic ads first. And the fact is, with ads, what you need to understand is if something does well, just make variations of it. If you strike gold with one thing, make variations of it. So you see how we had the initial video, the James Bond video, and then we made a bunch of variations. It's the same thing. So let's say we go on the graphics ad, let's go on the ads. So you can see here. So this is the one that was most successful. We doubled down on it because it did well. And you can see how it says, free for busy corporate men looking to get in shape. Learn how to get into movie star shape whilst working out less than 3 hours per week. Join the fastest ... and then more. And you can see it shows the stark contrast between him in shape and him in a suit. It's simple. We made other variations of this. Him on the beach, him in the suit again. Same copy. Him in shape and him in a suit. And then the final one. This one actually did well for one of my other clients. It didn't do as well for Alex, but we copied the actual Skool community screenshot and then same copy. Okay, so these are the graphic ads. And then of course, we have image ads. What is so funny is that simple ads actually work really effectively if you have good copy. And so we didn't even have any sort of headline or text in these ones on the actual image. Rather, we just used the image as the hook and then the copy as the thing that converted them into being a lead. And so, for example, we have here, Alex, this one ripped, you know? You can see this one specifically, if we come across 145 leads, $2 cost per lead, which is incredible, right? So we have this one that did well. We did trial some no ads. I didn't find them as effective just because when you do call people or message people and stuff, they didn't remember who the ad was from, right? But you can see here, him with one of his clients, him on the beach in shape, him in a suit, looking sharp, looking good, again in a suit. You get the drift, guys. So you can, ads are so simple when you just simplify the entire process. Okay, and use good copy. Of course, we had the copy to match. Busy executive turns his health around using the reformed protocol. We've used his unique mechanism in there as well. And then we had a different variation of copy where these ones, it was more for... Yeah, so this was the second variation of copy, and it was like, corporate cat shares this simple process for getting lean and muscular while you sleep, sub 12% body fat. There's a lot of different headlines you can use. It's really simple, right? So these are the actual ads we ran. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to run Skool ads the correct way, okay? So I'm going to show you through my own campaign so you can see exactly what I do, and then I'm going to show you how I would launch the campaign so you can understand any nuances, okay? So if we go on to editing here, we have the campaign, okay? And we need to know, guys, the objective of the campaign is going to be a lead campaign because we're optimizing for leads. Pretty simple, okay? So we name it. It's often good to name your campaigns the right way, just so it's easier for you later down the line, because when you first make one campaign, you're like, oh, I can name it anything. I can name it campaign 1. But then when you have 7 campaigns, you will be cooked if you don't name it the correct way, okay? So it's essential. Now, we have retargeting, free Skool funnel. We use the lead form, right? Very, very simple. Buying type, auction, campaign objective, leads, campaign spending limit. You don't need a spending limit. Categories, you don't need any of this stuff. Don't worry. I explain what ABO and CBO is in another video in my free Skool community that's linked down below. But simply put, leave this off, okay? And then we have eligibility, it's fine. A/B test, we don't need to do an A/B test, okay? So now we go into the actual ad itself. Let's go on a video retargeting ad set. We have the ad set, okay? And we now need to decide what is the conversion location. So here Here, I have done instant forms and messenger, but I would suggest you guys do instant forms. We had instant forms on. We wanted to give it a try and see if messenger was slightly more effective, and arguably they're the same, but we just say that messenger will confuse it more. Keep it very simple, keep it at instant form. Ad set name is here, video, school, retargeting, make it really clear for yourself, video ads, and then here we have the actual targeting that we did. Age 30 to 60, New York City and LA, and I want you to understand a little strategy. You want to kill Rome, you want to take over Rome, you snip at its borders. People often think, oh, I'm going to run ads to the US, and it's not bad, but it's better to target cities that are already affluent. For example, what are the top 5 cities in the US that are doing well? New York City, LA, Miami, San Francisco, Houston, Texas, probably, right? Of course, you can say, oh no, this city's slightly better than this city, but the fact is those are the main cities. We just picked the 2 best and we run ads to those. We've actually changed this. This is no longer LA, this is actually San Francisco now. Why? Because there were the LA fires. But the point is, pick 1 or 2 cities rather than picking an entire country, okay? So now we've picked that. Instant forms is our objective. We wanna go over here, we're gonna see that. We may need to make sure it's connected to the right Facebook page, that's natural. Maximize the number of leads. We don't need a cost per result goal, and then we don't need dynamic creative on. Our budget is completely up to you. So you wanna see the indicator as a standard cost per lead is $10 cost per lead in most industries. So now you understand that $2, $3 cost per lead is literally 3 times as cheap as the standard cost per lead. Anything above like 15 is not worth it, but at the same time, it also depends on your cost per acquisition with these leads and the quality of these leads. Because if you're getting a $10 cost per lead, but you're getting a $20 cost per booked call, that's extremely cheap. Because standard cost per booked calls range between 50, 100, 200, depending on the niche, depending on what's going on. So remember, it's not just about the lead cost, it's about the cost per booked call cost and the cost per acquisition. How much does it cost you to get a customer? Schedule is fine, never set an end date because we just wanted to let it run, and if it's bad, we turn it off. If it's good, we keep it on. We don't want Facebook to turn it off. Budget scheduling, you don't need to schedule an increase, you do it manually. Ad scheduling, you don't need to do that either, okay? Here come the locations. And so this is a retargeting ad, by the way. And so because this is a retargeting ad, we actually didn't run to New York City and San Francisco, as I said, because when we're doing top of funnel broad ads, that's when we want to target our cities. But when we do a retargeting ad to Skool, right, we're retargeting Alex's audience because Alex, as you guys can see, has a large following already. So we're targeting anyone who has followed him, liked his page, commented on his profile, interacted with his profile in any way, shape or form, right? And so this is really simple, okay? You can see here that it's Canada and US only on the basis that we're doing retargeting ads. If these were cold, we would change it to New York City and San Francisco. As you can see, if I go into a cold version of our ads, we have follower ads, which are top of funnel. These are cold. You can see here, United States, San Francisco, New York, okay? So it's very simple. Now, if we go back to these retargeting ads, we've picked our locations, Canada and the US. We've picked our minimum age, 25, just because he targets corporate men. There's no point getting young people, right? We picked our languages, English, UK or US. And then this is where our custom audience comes in that we actually retargeted to. We retargeted to his followers and we retargeted to his engaged, saved, and visited. People who engaged with his page, saved any posts, or visited his page. We of course have the age guidance that we want to give, 30 to 50. We initially had it at 30 to 60, but we wanted to kind of bring it down so we can have a nice narrow ICP. We kept it the gender as men. All the demographics, interests, and behaviors, we kind of kept that broad. We didn't do anything with that. And so now placements is one thing where it gets a bit interesting. Most people do advantage placements, which is what we were doing initially, but we realized that he doesn't have any presence on Facebook really. We're trying to build that up right now. And so that being said, we want to focus on Instagram, knowing that this is the most powerful platform. This is where we can message people and this is where we have the power. So we actually changed it to just Instagram leads. And so we can see the placements here. We didn't toggle and play around with these too much, but we definitely did switch this from Facebook to Instagram. Now we're going to go into the actual ad itself. And so you can see here, let's pick this Christian Bale ad. We always name it in accordance to the video itself to make it really easy for ourselves. Partnership ad is off. I've run these ads before, but this is when you're like running it with 2 different accounts. Kind of complicated, but still works. We have identity, okay? And so identity is simple. Facebook ad page, make sure it's connected to the right page. Instagram account, make sure it's connected to the right Instagram account. And now we know the ad setup. Some people run to existing posts. I mean, in this position, you can't run to it. I personally just always create the ad and use the video itself, keep it really simple. And then we select an image or video. I haven't personally ran carousel ads. Multi-advertising ads is always on, I never touch it. Now, with the media itself, you see here we upload the media and we have to make sure the crops are good. So for example, for the one-to-one video, we crop it here. For the original, we have the original aspect ratio. And then this is where in primary text, we put our copy and we put a headline as well. well. Now, link description, we ignore it. The call to action is always learn more. It's the best call to action out of all of these ones, in my personal opinion. Advantage creative, I leave it personally on. And destination, so this is where the forms come to play. So I'm going to show you the actual form we're running now, because this Christian Bale ad is not on, but the Better Than Bond ad is running, and we've actually used a real higher intent form. And I'm going to show you what our form actually looks like, because this is where the magic happens with running ads to Skool. And you really need to understand and get this, because this is something that one of my mentors taught me, who's actually been coached by Alex Hormozy himself, which took my cost per lead from literally like $30, $40, $50 to $3 cost per lead, okay? You don't just run the ads straight to Skool. You need to run the ads to an instant form, then to Skool. This is the key, okay? Most people think you just run ads to Skool and then hope it converts like a VSL, but it's not the same thing. You need to run ads to an instant form and then to Skool, okay? So this is how you do that. You can see we have the form name, we have the type of form. Always pick higher intent, don't pick more volume. You want high intent lead. And the intro, keep it very simple. Fill out the form below to get access to my free community. Keep a paragraph, the Reform Coaching community. Question, we've actually added what's your Instagram name as a question, just so we can re-contact them on Instagram once they opt in. And the beautiful thing is we have good systems in place so that when someone actually opts in, you can see here, we have ad form opt-ins. They come in. We've got their name, their phone, I'm probably leaking someone's name, phone number, email, and then their Instagram username. And then of course, we also have opt-ins for when they join the free Skool. And so we can then see them opt into the Instagram form, the instant form, and then opt into the Skool as well. Okay, it's really simple. So we take their Instagram username, and then we have the standard question, okay? Full name, email, and phone number. Then we have our privacy policy. Just copy your Go High Level website or any sort of website you have. It's really simple. They don't check, it doesn't matter. And then we have the review screen. Review screen, we don't do anything with this. And then we have a place where we send a message to the leads immediately after they fill in the form. And we just kept it simple. Click the link below to get access and keep a description. And this is where we of course have many different options where we can send them to. Chat on Messenger, WhatsApp, business, view a file. We're just gonna click go to website, and we're gonna put our Skool website in here, okay? Now, the call to action is completely up to you, and this is when you're gonna create this form, but before you do so, you need to check the settings and make sure that your ad is open, and then the field names and the tracking parameters is completely up to you. And so that's the form job done. And now you have the tracking. And so tracking is very important with Skool, and I'm probably gonna make another video specifically on how to track Skool ads, because this is a bit more technical. But if I show you kind of briefly, inside your Skool community, you'll see that Skool have actually implemented a pixel system of some sort. And so you'll see here in the settings, when you go into plugins, you're going to see metapixel tracking. You're going to press edit, and this is where you get the metapixel ID, and you're going to connect this not here, it's in the data set when you search. I'm genuinely not going to show you how to do this right in this video, guys, because this will be more of a technical thing, but it's not complicated. It's not the worst thing in the world to learn how to track this, but it's very essential you do track this to your dataset ID, okay? And then you have the URL parameters. This is just for tracking to like tracking softwares. We use Hyros, and then that's it. Of course, you make sure everything's good to go, and then you press publish, and then you've run ads to Skool, and these are retargeting ads to Skool. So you have an audience, and then you retarget them to your Skool. You own their data, and it's extremely effective, and you nurture them in a highly specified way. So guys, I do believe, and I hope you gain some value from this video. I hope you gain some source, and you can actually implement this for yourself, because running ads to Skool is the new meta, and it's something that is going to get more costly as time goes on. But genuinely speaking, if you take advantage of this opportunity now, you're going to be in the game. That being said, I really hope you have an amazing day. If you want someone to implement this for you, just book in a call with us and we can do it, right? Or if you want to try it by yourself, join the free Skool down below, and you can gain free source, templates, scripts, ideas, insights, value, so you can smash it. I hope you guys have an incredible day. Take care of yourself. God bless you. I love you so much. Have a great day.